Hey guys, Stitches here, and as you can see in front of me, we have a special video. I wasn't expecting to make this so soon, but it shipped out, and it just got here less than 20 minutes ago. My brother brought it downstairs, so I'm unboxing it now because he didn't care to be here, so, he has given me the opportunity to, open this, and this is a BX00 product. And in case you can't read Japanese, but you do see that number 25, this is the Beyblade 25th anniversary set. This comes with X remakes of all the protagonists' previous bays, including Dragoon Storm, Storm Pegasus, and Victory Valkyrie, as well as it comes with a special edition version of Sword Dran, and it comes with some special launchers associated with each bay. Sorry, I'm moving the camera, but I have to sit down somehow. I was really excited to do this. I removed my shipping stickers from it, so it won't, it shouldn't dox me. So, without further ado, let's get into this. So this set was a pretty pricey set. I want to say I paid over $100 for this set, but I might be wrong. It might be less than that. I did buy it on pre-order. So with this, I will officially own pretty much every Project Crossover Bay that currently is out. I haven't pre-ordered the Xeno Excalibur one. So I'm just really excited to open this. I normally don't record on Saturdays, but this is the one time I can make an exception. So BX00 products, basically BX00 is the product code used to denote when something is special edition in some way, shape, or form. Anyway, this is all just packaging. But here we have it. You can see if I pull it out. I'm going to take it off screen real quick. Here we are. It says Beyblade 25th Anniversary Set. So yeah, I'm pretty darn stoked. It's only been 3 minutes, but it felt like getting that box open took forever. So this comes in a sleeve. If we look on the side, it says Beyblade 25th Anniversary Beyblade. Legendary Beyblades Reunite, Beyblade X Edition. There's also some stuff listed on the back. It lists the materials in every part 2 here. I did never notice that. So it comes in this sleeve. So we're going to remove the sleeve. Also, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's an Eggman statue here. He has nothing to do with it. And here it is. We can see it goes back. It goes Beyblade X, Beyblade Burst, Beyblade Metal Fight, and Bakuten Shoot Beyblade. So it opens with Velcro. But here on the back we get some other information. Here we can see kind of an overview of what all comes in here. So we have Dran Sword, and this is the holographic sticker version. So the Dran Sword comes with a holographic sticker. It comes with its normal parts. I don't know if these are actually different from normal. Additionally, it says it comes with a Beyblade official winder 25th anniversary version. So I'm curious to see what that looks like. And this is the only one with a different tip than the others. So here we have Victory Valkyrie 260 Rubber Excel. Rubber Excel is a rubber version of the Excel bit that comes on Dran Buster, but it's got some slight differences to make it more viable. This one comes black with a blue shaft, and it comes with the 260 ratchet. So, you know, a ratchet that we've seen before on Cobalt Dragoon, but, you know, not the best ratchet. It's prone to bursting. I imagine that's why they picked it. Additionally, we get a darker blue string launcher. Next up, we have Storm Pegasus 370 Rubber Excel. Now, some people were complaining because this is the only one to come with a 70 ratchet, and I think the reason for this is to make it taller than Lightning El Drago. But I mean, honestly, you also get a 360 ratchet in this set, so if you want to try it, like, honestly. It comes with a dark blue Rubber Excel with red rubber, and it also comes with a baby blue colored type string launcher. This was used by Jinga Hagane in the anime. Victory Valkyrie was used by Volta Oi. Obviously, Jackson Cross is the user of Dran Sword. So, you know, Storm Pegasus is probably the most hyped one since we got Metal Fight remakes back in Burst, and they weren't particularly great. Most notably because while they were reinforced with metal in the layer to try to make them heavier, they did not have any metal contact points, which a lot of people were hoping that we'd get metal contact points just that were smoothened out for Burst, but that was not the case. And additionally, in Burst, they had bad teeth. And lastly, we have Dragoon Storm on 460 Rubber Excel. This Rubber Excel is white with blue rubber. And this is obviously a remake of Tyson's Beyblade. So, yeah. We can also see, like, it talks about the releases of the anime up here. It says 2001 for the Beyblade anime. 2009 for Metal Fight. 2016 for Beyblade Burst. And 2023 for Beyblade X. So, yeah. Flipping back to the front, there's nothing on the top or bottom, just so you know. If we open it up, we get a few different things. First, we get this amazing promo art. I'm pretty sure this is just edited. I don't know if these are actual an actual redraw. Mainly because the vault looks like a render I've already seen, but this is a signed artwork by each of the mangaka who have worked on Beyblade throughout the years. So, you know, we have Takafumi Adachi, I'm assuming they're above each character, so I would assume this is Takafumi Adachi. This is, what's his name? I literally forgot. It's Takao something. I forget off the top of my head. That's my bad. I literally can't look it up because I record with my phone. We obviously have the creators of Beyblade X and Beyblade Burst as well. And here we have the Beyblades themselves. You may notice they might look a little weird, and that's because the stickers actually aren't stuck on there. At least not the bit chip stickers. The reason why is it's kind of been a thing. But here you could say 1999 to 2024. So this celebrates the 2024 being the 25th anniversary of Beyblade, not 2025. So, but without further ado, we need to get this thing open. You get a nice display case, so, you know, it works as a display product as well. This contains all the everything else, all the launchers. It contains my Bay code that I am keeping. I'm gatekeeping it from you because I want that in my app. It's got stickers and such. So I'm just going to set that off screen. We're not sawing that open quite yet because we need to actually get our bays out. And yeah, they kind of just come in this plastic slat here. I just put it off screen. But I'm about to throw the box off camera, or set it gently rather. And boy, this box smells crazy. It smells like a Sharpie. Alright, so now, of course, we have the actual blades. And as you can see, 3 of them don't have their bit chips put on, but Valkyrie does, and so does Dran Sword here. So, you know, you got 2, you need to put the thing on. I'm very carefully going to invert the bays here and kind of just try to pop them out. They are a very snug fit. They made sure. I've heard this as kind of a complaint by some people, is some people want to take them out, play with them, and then put them back. The box is not really designed for that. Now, despite this being like these stickers aren't on, all the other stickers have actually been professionally applied, which I do appreciate. This is how we do it, people. I love having stuff tattooed or pre-done. My TV remote is on the table. Get out of here. Alright, there's Dran Sword. Come on, Valkyrie. Ooh, Valkyrie's out. Pegasus is out, and lastly, Dragoon is out. Okay. That's kind of painful. Like, not physically, but like, you know, cringe-wise. So I guess I'll put them in order here. In some kind of direction. But yeah, they also put stickers on the box. You can peel these stickers off the box, which some people have been doing to keep their sticker sheets intact. I don't recommend doing this because, I mean, adhesive wear is a thing. But, just looking at these, like, this Valkyrie feels so surreal to hold. Like, I definitely feel like I'm holding my Beyblade Burst Valkyrie, like, in size and shape. The only thing is that, like, they kind of fudged the shape a little bit to try to get it to work better. So. But, you know, you can't complain. Well, I mean, you can, but... But, like, everything down to the last detail is good. I will go ahead and show, like, more up-close looks. I knew that, Dragoon is kind of square-shaped, and they gave it upper like they did with Dranzer. So, you know, we have Dragoon Storm. This is light. And we have Storm Pegasus. Yeah. So since I actually got these, I suppose that means the rest of the Beyblade Day battles are going to include some special stuff. I'm not sure if I'll use this Dran Sword. I think this one also has, like, sparkly plastic, maybe, a little bit. Might be wrong. But this Dran Sword is definitely cool. Anyways, off camera, I'm going to really quick open the packet that has my Bay code because it has the sticker in it. Normally people don't care about Bay codes, but I very much do, and I know a lot of people will jump as to steal them as soon as they are on camera. So I am going to tuck away my Bay code very safely off camera. And here's everything else that was in the set, so you can see, like, we do get stickers, and we do get a Dran Sword sticker. And here's where I'm actually thinking I'm gonna cheat. I'm thinking that this Dran Sword, this holographic one, is gonna replace my current one, and I'm actually gonna apply these stickers to the other Dran Sword because. Yeah, I'm also not going to put on the stickers other than the face stickers. So. Yeah, mainly just because, I mean, they already did it for me. And I always appreciate it. So. Yeah, so Valkyrie doesn't actually need any stickers, I don't think. And Dran Sword does not need stickers. Because I'll be doing that later. These two need stickers because they need faceplate stickers. Now, something I noticed they did with Pegasus is so Pegasus, in its regular Metal Fight version, has written on it, it states hybrid wheel. Either hybrid system or hybrid wheel. Here it says hybrid wheel system printed there to try to make things a little better. I mean, I do have to kind of decide how things go here. I want to say the word hybrid goes face up. No, it goes hybrid wheel system. Okay, I see. So this is supposed to be oriented like this, and I think with Dragoon Storm, I can just use the center prongs. Because it's like this, it'll be like this. So it says this is the correct orientation for the sticker. There's a disclaimer on this video, but by the way, be careful with knives. Also, be careful with stiletto knives. They're illegal in some places. So, I don't ever carry mine. I can legally own it, but I don't ever carry it. But honestly, this set looks really, really, really good. Alright, and there is Dragoon down. Just making sure I'm pressing the sticker in. So there is Dragoon Storm, and lastly Storm Pegasus. Which I will be very careful about, because Storm Pegasus doesn't have as much of a guide as the other one. Ooh, I just put that Storm Pegasus sticker on, and it just like awoke like a feeling of nostalgia so deep. And then time to put the sticker on Valkyrie. Okay, that's done. Time to put the... Okay, that's done. Sorry, I couldn't resist doing that bit. So these bays look amazing. I do want to go over sort of the different stickers real quick. So this is what the sticker sheet looks like here. So the sticker sheet here has obviously stickers for... I removed these stickers because I just put them on, but it's got stickers for each bay. But you may notice the Dran Sword has like special stickers, and it's because the stickers here are based on the stickers from every other bay. So I thought that was neat. You can see it comes with a special 25th anniversary sticker where like it's got 25 here for Dran's Flame. And it says Beyblade 25th anniversary on the bottom. Yeah, honestly, I could probably cheat and put these on a different Dran and no one would ever know. So, you know, this is based on Pegasus. These like red wing parts are obviously based on Valkyrie. So like this is based on the hybrid wheel system stickers. And then these are based on Dragoon's little arrow points. So it's kind of like they made it a culmination of everything else. So, you know, that's neat. I think it's cool. Thought I would show that before I continue. I'll give a up-close look of all the bays again. Or more so as we near the... completion. If you're wondering why Valkyrie's version of Rubber Excel is all black, by the way, it's supposed to be like imitating the teeth on Variable. So here we have a smorgasbord of stuff. We have parts and launchers. You get a launcher for each bay here. A dedicated launcher. 2 of them are winder launchers and 2 of them are string launchers, and this is actually the first official release of a left spinning winder launcher. It will come. There will be a more standardized version in CX though, or with the launch of the CX line soon. It's coming, don't worry. So I think first we'll look at the... Oh shit, they're like actually different. Okay. Sorry, I'm geeking out over stuff we're not ready for yet. So I'll set the launchers off screen again. But here we obviously have the ratchets, and then I have them backwards, technically. We have the ratchets and the bits, of course. So first off, I guess we open all the ratchets. This part isn't going to be as interesting because it's just going to be me tearing open plastic. But, you know. I think the Dran Sword's parts are maybe a different color. I also think the reason why they went with 370 for Pegasus, by the way, is I'm 90% sure it has to do with how height dynamics worked in Metal Fight, because there are some pretty low ratchet or spin tracks in Metal Fight, which was the part that mainly determined your height in Metal Fight. So I think the idea is that like it's considered a mid-height ratchet. So really quick, I'm just gonna lock all these ratchets in. By the way, the bottom side of Victory Valkyrie is gray, if you were wondering, because it's supposed to represent the Forge disc. They merged the Forge disc with the layer for this one to try to make it a little better. Not something we haven't seen before. Some people have also suggested maybe the reason why they gave it 370 and not 360 was so that way you didn't feel like you were getting two of the same part and they were just being cheap. Oh, I'm clipping it in wrong. It's all white, so it's a little hard for me to tell. But you can very clearly see that Pegasus is taller from my angle. Next, we get to rip open all of our Rubber Excel bits. These are all attack types. And this set actually made me question if Bird was the main character or not. And apparently they said, no, Bird is not the main character. So the rubber is all different colors. This tip Rubber Excel is actually available in different... It is actually available in different, a different set. So if you got the Night Mail custom set, you know. So first impressions, feeling the rubber on each of these, like it's a pretty hard rubber. Which is kind of what I expected. The dimensions are pretty similar to Excel, except, you know, the gear is kind of... They put this little elevate bit thing here to try to make it so that when it hits that extreme line, it pushes up to prevent wear on the rubber or instantly stamina killing yourself. So here we have each bay assembled real quick. Now, I don't have the original version of each bay. I do have a Victory Valkyrie somewhere, but it's a Hasbro version, so it looks different. And I don't have, obviously, a Dragoon Storm or a Storm Pegasus. But here we can see that everything looks pretty good. You know, like, the Valkyrie looks a little less bad than I had initially thought. But I had initially kind of wanted them to do, like, this... At least this bump was blue. But I understand why they can't, because they have to mold it all out of the same plastic. So, you know, Valkyrie, pretty cool looking. I like how they merged boost to give it extra upper attack, but still kept that little smash attack part. It feels like they really kind of looked at other Valkyries as well. These do have metal contact points on the outside, so... You know, like the weight disc part here and these little points are actually metal all the way in. So, you know, they designed it so they wouldn't break, which I do appreciate, at least not, like, easily. Storm Pegasus, like, I really feel like I am holding a Metal Fight Storm Pegasus, except for the fact that it's super tall. But Storm Pegasus, you know, it's been a while since I've held a Storm Pegasus. So I guess next I just want to kind of bring the bays up close so we can get closer looks at them in the camera. You know, it's kind of lame looking at them all. So I guess we'll start with Dragoon Storm here. So Dragoon Storm has a pretty squarish, diamondish shape, as you can see. You can see they gave it upper, and it spins to the left. It is the only left-spinning protagonist bay, actually, aside from Hikaru's bay and Beyblade Burst. And you can see it's all white parts, so we got a fully white 460 ratchet and the rubber Excel bit here. See, it's got this bump to elevate it off of the ground when it extreme dashes. So, you know, just take in the details here as best my camera may present them. Next, we have Storm Pegasus. It's got text that says hybrid wheel, and then if I turn this upside down, you can see it's a system. This one, you know, it's 3 parts merged into one for the layer, so. The metal isn't as thick as you'd think it'd be. So I think they were trying to keep it more accurate to how thick it was in Metal Fight, but, you know, there is this sort of plastic spacer here. And then, you know, rubber Excel bit again. So, pretty neat. And Victory Valkyrie here. You can see really good attention to detail. They really kind of like tried to make it work as best as they could. Valkyrie's wing kind of gets cut off here a little bit, but, you know, I feel like it works overall. You can see it's got the boost forge disc merged into its layer. So that's a little bit of detail stretching. It's got that 260 and a black rubber Excel bit that's supposed to represent variable because it's supposed to look kind of like the teeth. So, you know. And then this is supposed to look like... You can see it's like this is the layer and the forge disc. This is supposed to be the top part of the driver, and this is the rubber part. So... And lastly, we have the Dran Sword, which has a holographic sticker. So, you know, as I move it around in the light refracts all differently. It is not the 25th anniversary sticker. I don't know why they didn't just make an holographic version of that one. Like, honestly, it doesn't really make that much sense to me. I'm honestly most excited, I think, to use Victory Valkyrie out of all these. Like, Storm Pegasus is cool, but Victory Valkyrie is the first Burst remake we got, so... I also have no word if any of these bays are going to get released as, like, individual bays you can get, so... You know, I kind of hope they do, so you can get a Storm... like a Dragoon Storm, you know, have everything in a set. So it's like, if you just wanted the plastic gen bays, you can just get those. If they do, they probably won't do it for a while. And I don't know if they'll include any launchers. But speaking of launchers, we have plenty of stuff to go over. So I'll be going over the launchers in series order here. Starting here with the Dragon Winder. They remade the Dragon Winder, and for comparison, I'm also bringing out the Long Winder because I really need to see if this is any longer or not. I've heard some people say it's not, but... Yeah, we have the Beyblade X Winder Launcher L, first release, in this nice dark blue color. It's got a dark blue launcher plate. You know, they're really going for that accuracy of back in the day. Winder launchers used to not have much going on. So, you know, here we have this launcher here. It's kind of molded differently, too. I've noticed, like, it's, like, rounded here. That's really cool. So, you know, left spinning winder launcher. It's a winder launcher. It spins to the left. I think the hole goes in opposite. Like, here's my Silver Wolf winder launcher. So, yeah, like, it goes in the opposite side. It's rotated, but you can see it's, like, tapered differently. It's got more reference to the left spinning string launcher shape mixed with the regular winder shape, so I think that's kind of interesting. But the main meat and potatoes is this ripcord, because some people were concerned this might be meta-defining. So the Dragon Winder is something that was in the original Beyblade anime. Tyson decided to make a longer winder and thus created the Dragon Winder. It's got a much bigger handle, grip, much more... Holy, that is really comfortable. It's got like a groove for your thumb and everything. Like, geez. I can really see myself using it. So I am seeing that the grip is different. So this goes like this. You pull it back like that. Whereas this one, you know, you have to grab it like that. But I'm going to do my best to compare these two in length. And it seems like the Dragon Winder may be slightly shorter from the Hold Launcher Winder somehow. By maybe a few teeth. But it seems pretty close. I'll go ahead and get an official winder out. So here I have my gold bear scratch winder, which should be easier. So you can see it's longer than that. So I think it's somewhere in between to try to make it not like meta-defining. But overall, Dragon Winder is pretty cool. Can't beat that level of sauce. It's also pre-straightened, so that's nice. That's nice. So, you know, you hold it and then you go 3, 2, 1, go shoot. That feels good. Additionally, the gears are quite smooth on this launcher. I find that it's not like kicking that much as it moves. So that's the Dragon Winder launcher. And that's the left launcher winder. Left winder launcher with Dragon Winder. Next up, we have this string launcher for Beyblade X. It's actually blue here, too, so it's all the same color. They don't actually put a denotation that it's a right spin launcher either, but they use the... It seems like the right spin plate doesn't say anything, but the left spin plate specifically tells you it's left spin, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. So, you know, it's a string launcher, comes in this baby blue color. Pretty similar in color to the string launcher L. And, oh, my string launcher is over there. Oh, wait, I have another string launcher in here. Hold on. So I have this red string launcher from Phoenix. Just doing a string length comparison. They feel about the same. And I'm assuming that it's going to be the same with the Valkyrie launcher. So I'll go ahead and get the Valkyrie one real quick. The Valkyrie one is a slightly darker blue. So, you know, a lot of blue going on. It looks like the plastic may be glittery to some degree, but I'm not sure. But, you know, here it is. This one has a black plate, so, you know, it is different. Here we have a comparison in color to the string launcher L. So it does seem like there's a small hue difference between the two. And they seem to have about the same string length. And lastly, we have what I think a lot of people were calling the least impressive part was the new 25th anniversary winder launcher. I saw this one. I didn't even know it was a special edition winder. But a lot of people were kind of upset because this last winder launcher, you know, it's not anything like special. We do get a ripcord though. Plain black ripcord, but people were kind of hoping maybe it'd be like a special edition version of the Dran Buster launcher, which had a blue launcher plate and ripcord. So the only thing I can see that's different about this launcher is, if I get up close to you guys, this launcher does say something different, which is it says Beyblade 25th Anniversary in gold text. Other than that, it's a normal winder launcher with a normal winder. All right, I guess. Okay, but for real, it was nice of them to include a winder, even if, like, Dran doesn't necessarily have anything special about its launcher, so. Yeah, I mean, that's really it for the actual 25th anniversary set, though. I suppose I could bust the stadium up here real quick. And, oops, I just dropped it. I suppose I could put a stadium up on the table real quick so we can do a test spin with each bay and their respective launcher. So I'll use the Hasbro X Stadium because this is the most standard one I have. And we'll just kind of go in release order, I feel like. I won't put a grip on or anything. I'll just kind of, you know, I'll just kind of launch everything. So let me make sure that this stadium is in frame here. Alright, it seems to be mostly in frame, but I'm not doing a battle. So, you know, we'll start with the winder, Dragon Winder, and we'll start with Dragoon Storm. So, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Whoa, that's fast. We can see it's actually skipping over the X line a lot, and it's kind of going for a more traditional movement. I didn't give it a super hard launch, but it seems like it's not going to hold its stamina very well. Additionally, it seems like the layer may be imbalanced, which is probably the case. So, you know. Dragoon Storm. Storm Pegasus. 3, 2, and go shoot. We can see that's something you don't see in Beyblade X. I'm definitely seeing some wobbles, which do indicate a layer imbalance. Which, I mean, I was expecting it. So, you know. Victory Valkyrie here. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Is that a flower pattern in my Beyblade X? Guess we doing flower patterns now. I want to do a harder launch for Valkyrie real quick. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Yeah, it definitely seems like the main thing with this Rubber Excel bit is that the extreme dash potential is kind of low, and you kind of run out of stamina rather quick. So I'm hoping that it's like one of those things where it's like pretty worth it overall. And lastly, we have Dran Sword on the launcher. 3, 2, 1, go. You know, not really doing a full one with Dran Sword because, I mean, Dran Sword, it's Dran Sword. And yeah, that's the 25th anniversary Beyblade set. Honestly, pretty good. I mainly got it for the launchers and the bays. I didn't really get it for them to be good. So, you know, there is that. So I guess I'll kind of just commentate as I'm picking the stuff up and putting it back in the box. So I will be using these bays for a few videos. You know, I did pay money. I paid to play with Beyblades. I did not pay money to have a very expensive looking shelf decoration for a shelf space I don't have. I will be keeping this box, though. This box, I will try to keep it as long as I can do so. Who knows? Maybe I'll find, like, a fake version of each bay and put it in there. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to find the original bays and find, like, a display thing so I could be like, oh, you know, I'll put them all in here. Something I actually didn't notice about this artwork, by the way, is they're holding the remasters, actually. Not the, originals. You can see if you look closely at the centers. So, yeah, my honest opinions are, this is a set you should get only if you care about it. If you don't care about Project Crossover or anything, like if you're not a collector, if you're not, you know, a fan of the old stuff, don't get it. But if you are, and if you're interested in it, get it, because this is a limited time only thing. It's very similar to they did this in Burst too. In Beyblade Burst, these sets were like highly coveted. I think in Beyblade Burst they were also short printed. So, yeah. But yeah, honestly, like, there's really nothing else to say other than I really am glad that they are caring about the history of Beyblade. There was a huge disconnect between Beyblade Plastic, between Buckton Shoot and Metal Fight. There was like no crossover between the two, other than like a few references here and there. So, you know, it's like that. Where I'm just kind of glad they're acknowledging it. I also wasn't sure if they'd do anything for it, considering that they did it for Burst as well. So, you know. And yeah, I'm running out of stuff to say really, so honestly, I'll just lay these on their back for the shot. Because this will probably be the thumbnail shot. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all the Beyblade content on my channel. This wasn't originally going to be a Beyblade Day event, but this was released for Beyblade Day, so... yeah. 25th anniversary of Beyblade. I'm very glad that it exists. And, I hope that it continues to exist for a long, long time. And, yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. The next few videos will probably have battles dedicated to each of these bays. So, yeah, I'll see you guys then.